Hey everyone, it's Dylan and Charlie from the Black Forest Wood Company. We're back again for another week here in the shop. This week we received an order for the largest amount of wood that we've ever received at one time. We spent more money than we ever have at one time on a single order of wood. And of course it's from our friends at GL Veneer. Unfortunately, we couldn't go down this time because of the circumstances and pick it all out, but Daniel did a really awesome job picking out some nice slabs for us. We got more Buckeye like you see behind me. We got slabs even bigger than this one here, and this one is massive. So lots of really cool stuff in this video. I hope you guys enjoy it. And yeah, Charlie, do you have anything else to say to them before we start? Okay, thank you.
Well, it's Christmas in February here at the Black Forest Wood Company. We've got our biannual, at this point in time, delivery from GL Veneer. We have some of the most amazing wood we've ever purchased in the history of the Black Forest Wood Company. We've got Buckeye Burl, we've got Baston walnut, we've got Claro walnut. We just have an amazing selection of materials, some monkey pod as well too, I believe. Just for all of our table construction and to make available to our customers here in Canada. We can't wait. We got a full days of work ahead of us here, and we're just waiting for another sea container to show up as well too.
Okay everyone, well we just about got some room cleared out to start loading this stuff off. So this is the biggest order of wood that we've ever placed. I'm gonna tell you guys how much we paid for it. You know, some people don't like when we talk about price, but I just do it to be fully transparent. Like, I want you guys to know what all this is worth. Leave your guesses now before I say anything. Right now, pause the video, whatever, go put your guesses in, and we'll see how close you guys got to the guess. And it's gonna be in Canadian dollars. So I'm waiting for the comments. So it's $170,000 Canadian that we have here in material, ranging from Claro walnut, Baston walnut, monkey pod, there's Buckeye burl on here, there's some figured maple, there's a little bit of everything. So we're gonna get this pulled off and kind of give you guys a little sneak peek at these right now. So all that wood is barely going to fit inside. So we've got some new storage. We have a container coming to put some of the wood in later, but we kind of got to reorganize our new bay right now. So some of the Buckeyes like gonna go up in some of those racks up there. We should have some room. My dad and I are just reorganizing. Which one you want to go? Right there? We're just reorganizing our cantilever racks as well. Because we got a couple, what are they, like 22 footers?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna try and get the 22 footers up there. Woo, check that out. Look at that, eh?
So thick.
Holy. Cubes.
Yeah, look at that.
Right? You can chop that and just pour a stool or something.
Oh.
That's all that we're gonna put in this bay right now. So you guys saw us lift that last one in, which was this guy. But then from the same tree, we also got this slab here, and then this slab right here. So they're all from the same tree, Baston walnut. It's about over 12 feet long and like 9 feet wide in the widest spots. And then if you guys come down here, right on the very top, we've got 20 foot Claro on the bottom, 22 foot Baston on top of it. There's a 20 foot maple burl on the very top, and then we've also got some new Buckeye burl up there. And then we still got more stuff outside right now that we got to get put in the containers.
Okay, well, here comes second story of another level of containers over here just for our storage. It just seems to be the most effective outdoor storage that we can get a hold of. We've got a picker truck and a new sea can here.
So unfortunately, we can't give you guys a detailed look at all the slabs because they're packed away in our containers right now. So I'll show you what we've got. We've got these two containers are ours, full of wood. These two containers are ours, half full of wood, half full of junk. These two are ours, they're all full of wood. And then right here, we've got two more. So that top one's full of wood, and then the bottom one, we've actually got our sawmill in there that we use to cut up some of our smaller pieces. But what I want to do right now, and what we're going to put on the screen, is just some quick photos of our favorite slabs from the order. So there's lots of different stuff: Bastogne walnut, Clara walnut, Buckeye burl, I think there's sycamore burl. Let us know in the comments which slab on here is your guys' favorite. Personally, like I said before, I like the big Bastogne walnuts, but let us know what you guys think. All right, hey everyone. So we're just on site here at Minto, and we're going to be doing a delivery of our Shisugi band bench. So we're getting everything pulled out right now, and then we're going to get it delivered on inside.
So this is what we would do in our situation here to actually glue the bridge on for the guitar. And we've been able to lay it out. We've obviously got it centered on the guitar body itself. And we've got the slot already cut into the bridge. And we would apply the Type On 2 glue I would use in this application here to it. Everybody has different opinions on adhesives, so we'll leave that all for you guys on that one. And then we would place it down. And what we've done is I've built a grid of a double layer of masking tape so that it actually builds a small border that we can physically feel and drop the bridge into itself. And then we'll come along with this vacuum mechanism. And this is quite interesting. And before I start the vacuum, I'll start my vacuum up, push it down. And with the glue on the back, that will actually glue that bridge down. We'll remove that in about 25 minutes and clean up around the perimeter. We're moving along really well with a couple of fantastic students here. Look at the headstock overlay veneer that the student selected for the headstock of her guitar. Japanese ash, or tamo, is what we've used there. A really nicely figured ebony fretboard, walnut neck with a maple inlay. And we're moving along really well. We're going to be gluing our bridges on here. And, you know, the neck has been machined and everything's lined up. All the fastening holes have been put together. And Anna's just building an absolutely beautiful guitar. I'll take the bridge off it's just sitting there. And look at this. Western red cedar top, absolute top quality. Yeah, and beautifully figured maple. Then we've got Austin's guitar. He's coming along really well too. Austin, bring your neck over here. And this is the neck where we did a little book matched ebony headstock overlay veneer. You can see it's veneered. It's about 3 mils thick. We'll be able to final thicken the back of the headstock to accept the tuners perfectly. And again, a Macassar ebony fretboard, slotted to a 25.4 scale, 14th fret, right to the body, coming along, you guys. Okay, and Steve has been working away on just, look at what he's doing here, his cutaway. First cutaway that's come out of the studio here. It's just resulted in a huge extra amount of time. Of course, we're all learning this process. Steve has taught this to himself. So for his absolute very first cutaway guitar, he's stoked. He's trying some new techniques, new custom inlay as well too. And he's got some extra work that he's doing to his neck as well too. And another quick review here. Michael's working away on his guitar. We've glued the bridge on at this point in time, so the sanding on the surface is pretty well ultimately finished there. Beautiful neck slot cut into our blocks. Custom inlay again, first time we've done this. Steve and Mike have done the new rosette, and look at this beautiful bloodwood guitar. Custom sound holes as well for decorative value. These guys just put so much into these things. And his neck as well is an ebony fretboard. He's going to have the bloodwood headstock overlay veneer, mahogany neck, and that happens to be a piece of ebony inlay with our neck style as well too. So that's kind of a little review of where we're at. This group of guitars, we've got 4 students in here. I mean, it's slow and steady during the times that we're working with here. But these things are coming along, and one day we're going to have strings on them.
Okay, well, that took the whole day, literally all day, to get all of this wood put away inside, and some in the containers too. We only ended up getting about 10 slabs that would actually fit inside, and the rest is outside in the container. But I just had to show you guys this tree before we sign off. These are my favorite slabs from the whole order. They're Bastogne walnut, which is my favorite species also. And they're actually up to 9 feet wide at the top there. So it's one of the biggest trees that we've ever got the opportunity to work with. Honestly, I have no idea who's ever gonna need a table that's 9 feet wide. So if that's you, email us, send us a DM or something, and we'll get building it. But we just couldn't say no to these. Even if we end up holding on to them for a long time, I will be happy just to look at them and touch them and know we have them, because they are so, so beautiful. So thank you guys for watching. Hopefully not too long before we get started on some pieces from this wood. We will catch you guys next week. And Charlie, we'll say goodbye.